sir. Yes, sir. What it do, gang? We live, we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here, man. Bring you another edition of our starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. But before that, it's the lineup review. Going over yesterday's slate, going over our best lineups, what we did right, what we did wrong, that sort of thing. So listen, if you're new to the channel, man, you in the right spot. Hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so you can be here rocking with us every day when the videos drop. And y'all know what I need y'all to do, man. Do me one small favor, just one kind gesture. Start your Friday off right. Or if it's the middle of the day or late in the evening, you just watching this and the day hasn't been going well, hit that like button, man. Get some good karma going in your life and watch it come back to you. All right, let's go, man. Last night, very solid night, man. We was on their heels in both of the 100K contests on DK and FanDuel. Small slates, we like to go GPP around here, the large field GPPs. And we was on their line last night. Got my best lineup pulled up. This is the 100K contest, $15 100K. The first, we came in 240th, put up 332. Man, the team was strong last night. Man, we was heavy on Daylon Wright. We was heavy on Kyrie Irving, heavy on Kyle Kuzma, and it was a solid night for the team, man. That's another thing, man. If you want to get into it, man, get into the Discord, join what we do over here, get access to the complete player pool. Hit the Patreon link below, man. When we go live in the Discord, it's a little different over here, right? So most places, wherever you're doing, they talking about the slate and they just going through giving you their plays and this and that and the third. Well, over here, man, we the key to DFS, man, especially NBA DFS is the most predictable fantasy sport. It's more easily predictable than the other sports. So your projections are pretty accurate in NBA. What it boils down to is those key decision making points on each slate that makes all the difference. Everybody know the good plays, man. You know who's in a great spot, who's at a great price. Everybody's Everybody know these plays. The projections are going to show it. Like I said, you can get consistent projections from anywhere. What we do over here, man, like I said, is talk about those pivotal decision-making points that's going to make all the difference. Like last night, we was heavy on Daylon Wright because the team was under the assumption that Halliburton was going to play. And if Halliburton was going to play that, in my mind, that made Daylon Wright the best value play. But by just like in the first game, we only liked Wright, Kuzma, and shout out to my boy Cam. The team was on Yakapurta too. I'm not even gonna lie. The team called Yakapurta. I was just so dead set on Embiid. Embiid and Plumlee was my two centers last night. Too much Embiid hurt me, as you can see. But that's what we do over here, man. So join the Patreon and you can get in there and chop it up with us, man, and get access to this information. All right. But yeah, Daylon Wright got him at 20%. Like I said, just thought he was the best value play. We was assuming that Halliburton was in, but by only going Kuzma and Wright in the first game, that still gave us plenty of flexibility. If Halliburton was out there, we can get those Indiana guys. But we knew we wanted Wright and we knew we wanted Kuzma from the first game. That's what we did. Two very solid players had a nice game going against Toronto Raptors. Kyrie Irving, my whole the team will tell you, man. I was on the first thing I said to him, Embiid, Kyrie Irving, give me that game stack. I knew that Philly Dallas game was gonna be good. I knew it was gonna be very competitive, and I started a lot of my lineups with Embiid and Irving. The Embiid run back with Kyrie. I was all over Kyrie. I knew nobody was gonna go to him. He hasn't had a big game over there, but we know the type of game he's capable of. He worked out for us. He had 7% on, gave us 62 fantasy points. Did not think I was gonna be able to play him and Luka together, because I thought Kyrie having a ceiling game would hurt, Luka's ceiling performance. It wouldn't hurt his performance, but hurt his ceiling performance. But they both got it done, both 60-plus burgers from both of them. So definitely could have went that route, but Kyrie was solid. Kuzma, I was shocked he came in at this much. Well, I'm not shocked. I thought he'd be a little higher than this, especially on a 4-game slate, but I guess the matchup against Toronto was too much for people, the lower total on this game, so I guess people kind of stayed away from him. But we was heavy on Kuzma, love the price, 7,700, got him at 46 fantasy points here. Jordan Warren, once Halliburton was ruled out, all those Indiana guys came into play. Every last one of them. Wanted to go to the war. He's been seeing solid minutes as of late with Halliburton playing. Thought he could be in line for a few more. Got him at 20%, 24 fantasy points for solid from him. And Embiid phoned it in for me, man. If Embiid have a bigger night, Not even if Embiid have a bigger night. If I just listen to the team a little more and go Pirtle, you already know what we doing here. But 49, he didn't kill me. 45% on. Got Tyrese Maxey, another guy we thought was a solid value. If we hadn't got that Halliburton news, I'd have been way heavier on Maxey. But because we got that Halliburton news, I got more McConnell and Hill and those guys in here as well. But they all worked out at the bottom. As you can see, those guys are pretty chalky. Still solid performance from all those guys. All right, 332, like I said, $150, came in 240th place. Over the FanDuel, $15 100K contest, we came in 144th place over here. Put up 365. The same bill. It's the same thing. I'm telling you, we was heavy on Wright, heavy on Kyrie, heavy on Embiid. Embiid ended up being our Achilles heel. So I take the blame for that one. But you see at the top, man, came in 144th place, 140 over here. Daily on Wright, similar bill. TJ McConnell, Kyrie Irving. OG Anunoby made the big difference over here. He was just weirdly priced. You know, on FanDuel, the value, it wasn't as much cheap value as it is on DK. So OG Anunoby was kind of awkwardly priced, but after we built our lineup, that's kind of the salary we had left. Got him at 10% on. He gave us 38 fantasy points. Very solid. Kuminga as well at 16%. Just trying to get different with the value. I felt like Healed. McConnell was going to be chalk. I thought Noir would come in at more ownership. I knew, Noir would come in at more ownership. He only at 9 over here, which was solid. But like I said, yeah, Kuminga, he gave us a solid performance, 16% ownership. Buddy Hield at 59%. Everybody was on him. His price was just too cheap, especially with no Halliburton, with him being the primary scorer. Nora get like 25 fantasy points for him, solid. Zach Collins, 35. Just trying to get there. I did not think he would be this on, though. Especially this price tag over on FanDuel. I thought nobody would go to Zach Collins in this spot. But 31% on, 36 fantasy points, solid. And then be the Achilles here. We just get now. It's a little. We might not need a Jakob Poeltl on FanDuel because he was like 8-4. But if I go Plumlee right here in my spot, which I had him in another lineup, I told you Embiid and Plumlee was my two centers. We definitely could have had a little bigger night, but solid all across the board. Winning night for the team over here. If you want preview to that Discord before lock, man, come on, join the Patreon. All right. Let's get to today's slate. Nice 10-gamer. You already know how these large slates go. It's going to be plenty of injury news. Luckily, we got some right now. Let's get into it, though. At the point guard, 7,300. I like Tyler Hero right here. Now, I know he's been struggling as of late. He's been letting us down. But the price is falling to match that. And he's getting pretty cheap for the amount of minutes he's playing. Nice matchup against the Knicks here. Not the best of matchups, but solid. The Knicks defense is not amazing. And it's a possibility that you get no Jimmy Butler. If Jimmy Butler is out, I'm going to absolutely love Tyler Hero. I like him regardless. I'm going to play some Tyler Hero regardless of whether Jimmy Butler plays or not. He's in the player pool, but pardon me. But if Jimmy Butler is out, I'm going to have a lot of Tyler Hero. That's all I can say. All right, get you some Tyler Hero, man. I expect him to come around and get his shot back going, get him to shoot a little better in this spot. At the shooting guard, I want to go to Terry Rozier. Scary Terry, 7,700. Kind of let the world down last game the first game with no Melo. Everybody was on him. Kind of mediocre performance. I think what he did, like 35 fantasy points, nothing to write home about. I don't mind going right back to him in this spot. He still should be the alpha over here with no Melo. Expect him to pick up his scoring over him in a great matchup against Orlando Magic. No real defense to worry about. I'm rocking with Scary Terry, 7,700. Hopefully nobody really wants to go back there. I hope he left a little sour taste in everybody's mouth, but I know he's going to draw some attention. Standing in that second game at the small forward, I want to look at Paolo Banchero's a little run back, 7,200. I like what his price is at. He had a down spell, picked it up last game. I'm hoping he can round back into form. He just hasn't been shooting well, hasn't been scoring the ball well, but still dabbling a little bit of assists, a little bit of rebounds. He can fill up the stat sheet for you. Hopefully he can find that shot against this horrible Charlotte Hornets defense here. I like going Paolo Banchero, kind of like a little mini game stack with Rozier right here. At the power forward, I want to look at Cam Johnson, 5,500. I know it's a tough matchup against this Boston Celtics team. They're heavy underdogs, but this Brooklyn Nets team is real scrappy, man. I think if they can hang in there through 3 quarters, Cam Johnson can give you a performance worth having at 5,500. He's been playing extremely well over the past 4 or 5 games. The minutes are there in close contests. So, like I said, if they can keep this contest close, at least until the start of the fourth quarter, Cam Johnson should see 30 to 35 minutes in this contest, and he can give you a 40 burger here at 5,500. Definitely a score you can use on this 10-game slate. And coming at the center, I got interest at Clint Capella. If Quentin Snyder is going to let Clint Capella get 35 minutes a night, sign me up. 5,600, especially going against the Portland Trail Blazers. Not worried about Eubanks dying there. Capella could absolutely eat on the glass. He have a nice double-double here in this spot. I like Clint Capella at 5,600. There you have it, your starting five for DraftKings: Tyler Hero, Terry Rozier, Paulo Banchero, Cam Johnson, and Clint Capella. Let's go look at FanDuel and see what we're feeling over there. All right? Over on FanDuel at the top, I'm staying with Jordan Poole, 7,600. Like the price over here on FanDuel a lot better. He's coming around the last 2 games. It looks like he's starting to find his offense. He struggled the first couple, but he's just now starting to find his game, which sucks because Steph Curry is coming back Sunday, sounds like. So he got one more time to go out there and light it up. I like this matchup against the Pelicans. I like his price tag. I think he can continue his solid play here in this spot. At the shooting guard, he's the thumbnail. You know he's going to be over here. I'm staying with Terry Rozier. $7,800 price increase, but I'm not worried about it. It should be his show against these Orlando Magic. There's nobody back there they can dream about throwing on. There's no defense over there in Orlando, man. Give me Terry Rozier. I hope that 3 ball is falling for him today. He give us one of them big scoring performances. At the small forward, we'll look at Brandon Ingram. 8,300 going against the Golden State Warriors. You know I like going against this Golden State team. Took the Clippers last night. I don't know how they got blown out. That's another story. Paul George and Kawhi. That's another story. Anyway, that hurt me last night too. We could have had a couple more lineups finish high up there, but that blowout, who knows? Anyway, Brandon Ingram, 8,300. Like I said, going against the Golden State Warriors, I like the matchup. He's the alpha for this Pelican team. The scoring is him first and then everybody else, man. 8,300. Been playing solid over the last couple of games. I like him in this matchup against the Golden State Warriors. At the power forward, we'll look at Lauri Markkanen. Love this price tag. 8,600. He still no Clarkson, still no Sexton over there. Markkanen gonna get whatever shot he wants. It's Markkanen and everybody else. 8,600. No, that OKC don't have a body, a defender they can throw at him. Man. Markkanen should be able to get what he wants when he wants here in this matchup. Man, I don't know how he don't light up these Thunder. The only way is if he don't come out being aggressive, but I don't see no way he don't light up this Thunder team. Great matchup. Everybody's going to go here for a little value as both of these teams are missing bodies still. So I like Lauri Markkanen at 8,600 on FanDuel. And right now at the center, I'm gonna go back to Willie Hernan-Gomez. I played him last time out. It didn't quite work out for me. Jackson Hayes was the better play. But I'm going to go right back to him. I mean, Jonas Valanciunas is doubtful. I'm assuming it. So that pretty much shakes up that he's out again. And as long as Willie Hernan-Gomez gets to start, I'm going to play him, man. It's a great matchup against Golden State. No real center down there to worry about. Let's go Willie Hernan-Gomez. All right, redeem yourself tonight. All right, there you have it, man. You're starting 5 for FanDuel. Willie Hernan-Gomez, Lauri Markkanen, Brandon Ingram, Terry Rozier, and Jordan Poole. Get you some exposure to these guys, man. Get them in your player pools. You know they're going to be in eyes. Don't forget to join the Patreon, man, if you want to be in the Discord before lock chopping it up. I'm in there. I'm building my lineups right in front of you. I'm cooking that thing up right in front of you. You can see what I'm doing. I'm going to break down the player pool. If you got an optimizer, we're going to chop it up how to do that too, man. Join the Patreon, fam. Join the gang. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's get it.